Hi, good morning, students. Last class we discussed about that magnetism, and we discussed about the magnetic dipole moment of a dipole. Then we discussed how the magnetic field of a solenoid, a straight solenoid, resembles that of a bar magnet. Okay, today we are discussing magnetic dipole when held in a magnetic field. We have learned already in the chapter electricity that electric dipole when placed in a uniform electric field develops a pair of equal but opposite forces, so that will develop a torque because it is generated in that manner, a pair of equal but opposite forces, and the expression for the torque experienced is tau equal to electric dipole moment P into electric field E into sine theta. Here also we are having a dipole which is magnetic dipole. So it is having a pair of magnetic poles, north pole and south pole. It is held in a uniform magnetic field of strength B, and it has magnetic dipole length 2L. Here the magnetic dipole moment M equal to pole strength into dipole moment, that we have learned. M, magnetic dipole moment, equal to pole strength into 2L. Here, when the axis of this bar magnet or magnetic dipole is at an angle theta, we can express the torque as torque equal to mb sine theta, or tau equal to m cross b. See, this m is magnetic dipole moment, b is magnetic field, and theta the angle between dipole axis and the magnetic field at the space. So it is resembling that equation tau equal to Pe sine theta in electric field. Hence, we can also express the energy stored in the dipole as total energy equal to tau into d theta. We have written tau into d theta in case of electric dipole moment as Pe sine theta d theta. Here it is integral tau is mb sine theta d theta. Right? So we are getting it as minus mb cos theta. So this is the expression for what? The energy stored in a magnetic dipole when held in a uniform magnetic field. See this magnetic dipole when held in that magnetic field external, it is developing a torque, so it will be rotating. So we can find the rotational time period using an equation. We are already written torque equal to mb sine theta. The total torque experienced by the magnetic dipole is tau equal to mb sine theta. And by the concept of inertia, moment of inertia, we are writing tau also equal to I alpha, where I is the moment of inertia about the rotation, and alpha the angular acceleration. Alpha, it is angular acceleration d omega by dt. Angular speed is omega by time taken, angular acceleration. We can also write alpha equal to, in terms of displacement, d square theta by d theta. See, d omega by dt, angular speed by time. This is second derivative of angular displacement, d square theta by dt. Okay, we have this relation. So combining these two, what we can write? mb sine theta, mb sine theta equal to I alpha. And for small angles, we can write theta equal sine theta equal to theta. When theta is very close to 0 degree, we can write sine theta equal to theta. So in this equation, we are writing mb theta equal to I alpha. mb theta equal to I alpha. We can write so. So what you are getting? mb theta equal to I alpha. Substituting alpha as d square omega by dt, we can write mb theta equal to I into d square omega by dt. Okay, mb theta equal to I square dt by dt square. Now this is we can write this also as d square omega by dt square equal to mb into theta by I. Right? Now we have a resemblance in second degree equation, that is we have a resemblance d square x by dt square x by dt square equal to omega square x. In terms of x and omega, we can write we are writing it as, see, we have a resemblance d square x by dt square equal to d square x by dt square equal to omega square x. D square x by dt square equal to omega square x. So in terms of omega, when we are finding that, we can write that d square x by dt square equal to omega square x and d square omega by dt square equal to mb theta. So combining this, we can write omega square equal to, combining this, if d square omega by dt square equal to mb theta by I, where d square omega by dt square is also as harmonic equation. In that simple harmonic relation, we have d square x by dt square equal to omega square x. So we can write omega square equal to mb by I. Omega square equal to mb by I, or omega equal to root of mb by I. We can write omega square equal to mb by I, or omega equal to root of mb by I. We are also having omega equal to 2 pi by t, right? Omega, angular speed, equal to 2 pi by t. So 2 pi by t equal to root of mb by I, or we can write t equal to 2 pi into root of, we can write t equal to root of 2 pi into I by mb. So the time period of rotating the dipole in a uniform magnetic field of the magnetic dipole moment M held in that magnetic field of intensity B. I is the moment of inertia of the rotation. And now, dear children, we are discussing that magnetic dipole moment of a revolving electron. We have generally magnetic dipole moment M equal to current area product I into A. So here is an electron of charge E. It is revolving about a circular, assuming a circular orbit of radius r. So here we can write that the time period of revolution is t, and the velocity of velocity of that rotation is v. We have current I equal to charge by time. Here one electron charge E, it is taking a time of one time period. So we can write I equal to E by t, right? Also we have time equal to 2 pi to the total distance travel 2 pi r by speed. So we can write t equal to 2 pi r by v and I equal to E by t. So in this equation, when we are writing m equal to, what is E, what is I, E by t, that is E by 2 pi r by v into A. Area is, see, the area of revolution or area of the circular orbit we are taken as pi r square. So we are writing that. So I equal to E by t, where t is 2 pi r by v. So on solving this, we get the m equal to EVR by 2 pi. This is what the expression for pi cancel, right? So magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron is m equal to EVR by 2. This is the expression for magnetic dipole moment of a revolving electron. So we have written magnetic dipole moment of a revolving electron of charge E equal to m equal to EVR by 2, where v is the velocity by which it is revolving and r is the radius of that orbit particular it is rotating. We have already orbital angular momentum equal to mvr, where m is the mass of electron, right? So orbital angular momentum L equal to mvr, where v is the speed and r is the radius, m is the mass of electron. So, and doing that, we can write m equal to E into mvr by 2m, that is we can write EL by 2m, right? See this, EVR, where we are added M, so MVR, so we are also adding M at the denominator, so it is cancelled. So EVR by 2 can be written as EMVR by 2M or E by 2M into L. So where L is the orbital angular momentum. See now the ratio magnetic dipole moment per orbital angular momentum, M by L. M by L will be equal to E by 2M, and this is a constant. Why? The right side is electronic charge by mass ratio of the electron, and it is of the value of about 8.8 into 10 raised to 8 coulomb per kilogram. See, this magnetic dipole moment per orbital angular momentum, it is a constant and it is of the value 8.8 into 10 raised to 8 coulomb per kilogram. It is known as the gyromagnetic ratio. It is called the gyromagnetic ratio of electron. So we have written magnetic dipole moment of revolving electron equal to E by 2M into L, where L is orbital angular momentum. By quantization principle, we have L equal to NH by 2 pi. For the first orbit, it can be written as L equal to H by 2 pi, right? Orbital angular momentum on quantization principle, it is L equal to NH by 2 pi. When n equal to 1 for the first orbit, L equal to H by 2 pi. So we are writing M equal to E by 2M into, instead of L, we are writing H by 2 pi, right? Or we are writing M equal to E by 4 pi M into H. E into H by 4 pi M, and this is known as the Bohr magneton. It is also a constant. Substituting H as Planck's constant, 6.64 into 10 raised to minus 34, and mass of electron, substituting like that, we are getting this ratio M equal to E by 4 pi M into H. It is known as Bohr magneton. It is of the value around 9.2 into 10 raised to minus 24. It is approximately 9.2 into 10 raised to minus 24 ampere meter square. This dipole moment of orbiting electron in the first orbit is a constant parameter and is known as the Bohr magneton.